Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jamie, and today I'm going to be doing the library tag. If you see me looking over here, it's because my iPad's over here and it has the questions on it. This was originally created by BookBuds, so I'll link them down below. Let's get started. Question 1. How often do you go to the library? I go to the library 2 or 3 times a week, I would say. I have a lot of holds at the library. Actually, I have 3 emails in my phone right now that I have to go to the library tomorrow to go pick up some more holds. But my library lets you put new books that are coming out on hold. So I would say I go 2 to 3 times a week. Question 2. Do you belong to more than one library system? Yes, I do. Only because my library is like very small town library, so we don't have a lot of the books that I want to read on my Kindle and my iPad library's Libby account. So I found out that I could apply for other library cards. So right now I have one from my library, I have one from Boston, I have one from Chicago, and I have one from Virginia. I used fake addresses in those states and got a e-library card so I could read books on my Kindle and my iPad from Libby or Hoopla. Number 3, what % of books you read come from the library? I would say 95%. I only have about 50 to 60 physical books that I own myself. Everything else that I read comes from the library. I haven't been buying books because I don't have the space to put them because of my living situation. I had to move out of a place that I had my own library/office. So I had about 6 or 7 bookshelves full of books. And then I had to move. And I had to move quickly. So, and the place that I was moving to didn't have room for those 6 to 7 bookshelves full of books. So selling my books was very hard. Donating my books was very hard. So I don't want to have to go through that again if I have to move again. So I keep a very low volume of books. So 95% of my books come from the library. That's also including the ones that I read on my Kindle and the ones that I read on my iPad, because I read on my Kindle and my iPad a lot too. Question 4. Do you listen to audiobooks or get ebooks from the library, or are you hooked on Audible or Amazon or something else? Yes, I listen to audiobooks, and yes, as I said in the previous question, I read ebooks. I don't have Audible, and I do use Amazon because I have a Kindle, so I have Kindle Unlimited, so I get some of my books from there. I have Libby and Hoopla, so I get audiobooks and ebooks from there. 5. Did you go to storytime at the library as a kid? No, I did not. I started going to the library when I was, that I can remember, at 11, 12, 13, like when the babysitter books were coming out, and Sweet Valley High, Goosebumps, R.L. Stine, those kind of books. So I didn't go to storytime. Plus, I don't have children, so I don't go to storytime now. My niece does go with my sister-in-law. She just turned 1, so that she takes her to storytime and music class and all those other ones that happen at the library. So if I ever have to babysit my niece, then I would take her. But no, I didn't go as a kid. Question 6. Have you ever borrowed a movie or video game from the library? Yes, I have. I have borrowed a video game, probably 1 or 2, but I don't have a video game system right now, so I don't have a need for that. And it's probably been 3 or 4 years since I've borrowed a movie from the library, but before the streaming systems and before I got them all, I watched all my movies that I watched at home came from the library, because my library got new movies in, and again, you're able to put them on hold before they came out. Question 7. Have you ever gotten fined for returning books late? If so, how do you feel about that? I haven't, actually. Yes, I have. Kind of. So, my library does this thing around Christmas time where if you have a fine for a book, that you can donate food to the food bank and then they'll demolish your fine. So I had a library book that was late, and I think it was like 50 cents or something. So I took some food in and I donated the food, and then I didn't have to pay the 50 cents. Now, my library took late fines away. So as long as you return the book, eventually, you don't have to pay a fine. How did I feel about that? Because of having to donate to, like, I got to donate to the food bank, I felt okay with the fine. Now, if my library did fines and I had to pay it, I'd be freaking out. I don't like having things go back like that. Do you attend special events, groups, or book sales at the library? I've attended book sales at the library. I go to the book sale. My library has a book sale, I think 3 or 4 times a year, and I go every time to that. And I also visit other libraries that have book sales around me. Special events or groups, I haven't, no. But I might look into them, but right now, no, I don't. Question 9. Have you ever given or taken a book from a free little library, a book box, or a book swap? Yes, I have, from Little Free Library. We have about 3 of them in my little town, and when I was getting rid of my books before, I took some of my books to the Little Free Libraries around, ones that were older, that I couldn't sell, and I have taken a couple books from there. Yeah, I like putting the books in, and I like going to look at the books, but I have taken books. And then the last question, 10, is a bonus question. Does your librarian know you by name? My librarian doesn't know me by name because my library has a self-checkout option, and that's what I do because I'm an introvert and I don't want to talk to anyone. I just want to go in, look at the books, pick up my holds, do my own thing, and get out. When I lived at the place where I had my home library, like I have my own library, those librarians knew my name because that library was very small, smaller than mine. So it only had like 4 rows of books, and that's including children, young adult, and nonfiction. They only have 4 rows. So the library was very small. All those librarians knew me by name because they were able to bring books in from other libraries for me, because that was a very small town, small library. It wasn't open every day. It was only open a couple times a week. So yeah, they knew me by name. They gave me book recommendations and everything, but at my library now, no, they don't know me by name. And I like it like that. So those are all the questions. I'm not going to tag anyone, but if you do want to do this, I'll have the questions listed down below. I'm also going to link at BookBuds down below also, because they're the original creators of this tag, and I just found it because I wanted to do a tag, and I just searched tags and I found this one. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. Subscribe for more, because I have some more videos coming. I'm working on a secret project, so hopefully that one will be done soon, and I'm very excited about it, so hopefully that will be coming soon. And thanks for watching. Happy reading.